junior high school, to this day, to this day, I don't know what was going on. But he went up to a junior high school, and as they all do, guess they pulled one of the little young girls under 14 at this event. And didn't come home for a couple of days. Parents found out. Oh, got to put some blame on the parents too. But instead of Kurupt being in jail to this day for molestation or rape of a kid under 14 years of age, which is a major crime in the state of California, somehow that never came to light and went away. But I was the one responsible for paying the lawsuit to the parents.
Oh,
I was in charge of the company.
let the cat out the hat.
They did sue us, or was planning on suing us. I forget how long ago, but they got paid out, and that's why Suge sent them home and said, "I think you need to go and be with your mother for a little while." And it was mainly because Kurupt was a major alcoholic back then. You'd see Kurupt at 10 o'clock in the daytime, and he had a bottle of Hennessy in his hand. So yeah, that's what happened with Kurupt. Now, he did come back, and this is how he came back. Kurupt was always, he sued. Kurupt was the smart one. He got with some guys from Philadelphia when he was at home, and they sued Death Row. Oh no, he filed bankruptcy. He filed BK. And I guess when you file bankruptcy or BK, all contracts get dissolved. And our case went away. Our rights to him went away. Now, Kurupt also caused us another problem. It wasn't his fault. This is not his fault at all. But we had to pay out a judgment where this guy's from 60 Crips named the Broomfields, Lamont Broomfield and his brother Kenny Broomfield, sued us because they said that they had his rights when he was a juvenile. And Johnny Cochran dropped the ball on this. He didn't take the paperwork to get filed. And that's why Johnny Cochran owed this shit and did get files. They did the paperwork and the contracts, but it didn't get certified by the courts. Because when you're a juvenile, most of y'all don't know, the courts have to sign off on the agreement for any contracts that's done for anyone under the age of 18. And these guys came back and tried to say that they had him under contract and therefore took it from them. And I'll get into this later. That's the reason why we changed the name of our record company. But so we got a judgment for like $10 million. We were like, whoa, $10 million. The judge ended up dropping it to $4 million. And, everybody said Reggie always doing a bad job. And guess what Reggie came up with for Death Row at that time? I had to mortgage the building and put a loan on the building and get some money. I had only $1.5 million loan on it, but I got it up to $3.5 million. I had to go and to give me another $3 million advancement on an album. And that's when M part came around where, Reggie, I don't want to hear one word from you. You ain't gonna be taking no orders off that album. You ain't gonna be telling me this, telling me that. You're gonna let us control this album. If I give you this money. But okay. So I raised like $8.5 million to go and file this appeal bond for Kurupt
What
judgment.
the fuck?
Because y'all don't know, when you file an appeal bond, you got to have 1.5 times the amount to file an appeal on something. And so we did that. And but then your